Hello everyone, Devjit here from Tutor.com, and today in this video tutorial I am going to teach you how to use content dip feature in the Tutor LMS. If you want to release your course content gradually instead of giving student access to the entire course at once, the content dip feature is exactly what you need. So now let me teach you what is content dip. Content dip means releasing your course content over time rather than providing the all lesson immediately. Let me give one example. Suppose e-learning is one course, okay? So the first lesson access will be unlocked in day 1 and the lesson is getting started. And the second lesson will be unlocked in day 7 and the lesson is deeper dives and application, okay? And the third lesson will be unlocked on the day 14 and the lesson is mastering the skill. So when the student enrolling the course, they are getting the access of the lesson 1 immediately. And for getting the access of lesson 2, they have to wait 7 days. And for get access of the lesson 3, they have to wait 14 days after enrolling the course. So the student will get enough time to prepare all the lesson. It helps to build consistent learning habit. So now let me discuss why to use content dip. Firstly, student can focus on one lesson at a time, and that help to improve better student engagement on the course. Secondly, smaller learning chunks are easier to finish and that help to higher completion rates of the course. Thirdly, students won't feel overwhelmed because at a time they are getting only one lesson and they can easily finish that lesson with the peace of mind. So that reduce the information overload. And by using the content dip, you are not going to provide the all course content at a time. So user cannot able to download everything immediately after enroll the course. So it protect premium content of the course. And at last, when you keep releasing regular lessons, that increase the student returning in the course and that help to build learning habits. Content dip in Tutor LMS working in mainly 4 methods. First one is schedule content release. The release the content on a specific calendar date. The second method is unlock content over time. The release material gradually from the enrollment date. Third method is sequential dip, means force a strictly ordered lesson flow. Like for example, you can see here, first of all you have to complete the lesson A, then only you will get the access of lesson B. After completing the lesson B, then only you will get the access of lesson C. Like that, okay? And the fourth method is prerequisite target. Unlock content by completing specific tasks or modules. So now let me teach you how to use this 4 content dip method in your Tutor LMS course. So that is my dashboard. And here I already successfully installed Tutor LMS Pro because this content dip feature is available only in the Tutor LMS Pro version. So first of all, hover on the Tutor LMS Pro and click in the addons option because from there I have to enable the content dip add-on. So here you can find this content dip add-on. By clicking in this toggling option, you have to enable this content dip add-on. After that, you have to come to the course. So I already created a lot of courses. Now let me open the first course. So in this course page, here you can see content dip option is available. Click on that and here you can see 4 different type of content dip option is available. Now let me discuss them one after one. So the first method is schedule course content by date. You can easily schedule lesson for fixed date. Suppose the first lesson you want to release in 10th June. The second lesson or second module you want to release on 17th June. And the third lesson or third module you want to release in 24th June. If you need this condition, then you have to choose schedule course content by date. That is useful for live cohorts, group classes and boot camps. So now let me teach you how to implement this method in the course curriculum. So first of all, you have to select the schedule course content by date. After that, you have to click in the update. Once updated, come back to the curriculum. Suppose this second lesson I want to release on 5th July. So here you can see unlock date option is coming. And from here, I am choosing July and 5th. And after that, let me click in the update option. Now let me check the preview. So let me click in the start learning. So as you can see here, the first lesson is immediately available. But for the second lesson, here you can see a log icon. If I click in the second lesson, you can see one message is coming that this lesson will be available from the 5th July. So in this way, you can schedule course content by date. So now again, let me come back to the course page. Again, come back to the basic. Come back to the content dip. So the second method of the content dip is content available after X days of enrollment. So in this method, the content will be unlocked based on the student enrollment date. Suppose student A enroll the course in the 2nd October. So immediately he will get the access of the lesson 1. In the 3rd day of the enrollment, I mean October 4th, he will get the access of lesson 2, and the 7th day of the enrollment, I mean the October 8th, he will get the access of lesson 3. And suppose the student B enroll the same course on November 6th. So he will get the access of the lesson 1 immediately, I mean on the November 6th. He will get the access of lesson 2 on November 8th, I mean the 3rd day of the enrollment. And for get the access of lesson 3, he have to wait 7 days after enrollment, I mean on the November 12th, he will get the access of lesson 3. Every student gets their own schedule. This is work for membership website, coaching programs and weekly courses. So now again, let me open a course. Come back to the content dip, and here I am choosing content available after X days of enrollment. Click in the update option. Next, come back to the curriculum. So here I want the first lesson access he will get immediately after the enrollment, but for the second lesson access he have to wait 3 days after enrollment. So now let me click in the second lesson, and from here you can see available after days. Here I am mentioning 3. I mean after enrolling the course he have to wait 3 days for accessing the second lesson. So now let me click in the update option, and after that I have to update the course also. So after updating course, let me open the course in a new browser and log in as a student. So here is the new browser and I logged in as a student. So that is the course. Click on that. Click in the enroll now. Click in the start learning. So as you can see, the first lesson access he will get immediately after enrolling the course. But when he click in the second lesson, the message is coming that lesson will be available for you from 2nd July. I mean today is the 29th June. So after 3 days, I mean from the 2nd July, I will get the access of the second lesson. Let me close this course. Let me open a new course. Again, come back to the content dip. So now I will discuss the third option of the content dip, means course content available sequentially. This means student must have to complete lesson 1 before lesson 2 unlocks. I mean without completing the lesson 1, he will not get the access of the lesson 2. This method is ideal for programming courses, language learning courses and certification courses. So let me choose the third option, and after let me click in the update. So once it updated, no need to change anything in the curriculum. It will automatically apply on the lessons. So now let me open this course in a new browser. So that is my course. Let me open it. Let me click in the enroll now. Now let me click in the start learning. So as you can see here, if I want to try to get the access of the lesson 2 directly, if I click on the lesson 2 directly, it's give a warning that please complete the previous lesson first. And previous lesson name also get displaying here. So let me click in the back to the lesson and let me complete the first lesson. So once you complete the first lesson, immediately you will get the access of the second lesson. Hope you understand the concept. So now let me discuss about the last method of the content dip. I mean course content unlock after finishing prerequisites. This method allows you to unlock lesson topic or courses only after student complete the specific prerequisites. It ensures the learner build the required knowledge before moving to the advanced content. So here I am taking an example. Like I want to learn advanced JavaScript. So for that, for accessing this advanced JavaScript lesson, first of all I have to complete HTML basic, CSS fundamental and JavaScript basic. After completing these 3 lessons only, I will get the access of the advanced JavaScript lesson. The best use case of that method is programming courses, language learning courses, certification programs, skill-based training and multi-level online courses. So now let me click in the update option first of all. After update, come back to the curriculum. So now here I want, for accessing this lesson, I must have to complete this first two lesson, okay? So let me click in the third lesson. Now here you can see the prerequisites. Click on that. I am selecting these two lessons one after one. And after that I am clicking in the update option. Once updated, I have to update the course also. So that is my course. Let me open that. After that, let me click in the enroll now. After that, let me click in the start learning. So here suppose I directly want the access of this lesson. Let me click on that. So it's showing you can take this lesson after finishing the following prerequisites. And here the first two lesson name is showing. So I have to complete these two lessons, then only I'll get the access of this lesson, okay? So now let me complete this two lesson. Click in the first lesson. Let me click in the mark as complete. Similarly for the second video lesson also, click on that. Click in the mark as complete. So once you complete these two lessons, now if I click in this lesson, you will easily get the access of this lesson. So hope you understand all the concept of the content drip, how the content drip work, what is the benefit of the content drip. So I am ending this video tutorial here. If you have any kind of doubt, always you can ask me in the comment section. If you really like this video, if this video is informative for you, then please like this video and share this video with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest notification about this kind of interesting video. Thank you. Have a nice day.